Hi buddy, welcome back to All of Fabric 3, episode 11 with me, Sid, and before we start, if you can hear road noise outside or a fan noise, it's, well, at the time of recording, it's about 30 degrees here in the UK. It is stupidly hot, and yeah, it's fan or no recording. it's crazy. Anyway, let me get myself back into first person. I've done a bit of preparation work, so this is all microcrafting anyway, and I wanted to go from my silver jetpack, which has got 1.2, to my gold jetpack, which gives us tier 3 quests complete. Now, that's got a stupid amount of juice, but let's take this a step further, shall we? And get 5 of them. And then come in here. What have I missed? I have missed a step. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Glad I've got all of these spare resources. And we're going to take 3 of those. So we need 1 of them, and that's going to go in there. We need 1, 2, 2, with those to give me 2 of those. That's where I went wrong somewhere along the line, wasn't it? And then we take that, the tier 3, and we're going to make the tier 4, which has got 30 million energy in it. And we'll grab those back. And I didn't have enough crafting vestures around to hand, so let's take this to the next step. And here is the emerald version, which is pretty much the same crafting recipe, except its emeralds takes 48 million. Now, the next one up is netherite. We're not going to be doing netherite, not right now anyway, but this one will definitely work. I don't know how fast it is or anything else, I've not tried it, but let's turn that off and engine on. Woohoo, that's pretty nippy. However, we have an issue with this. Charging this using the existing infrastructure we have is going to be virtually impossible. I mean, that's got 48 million, and as you can see, that's going to take forever. And we've already drained all of the batteries. So that's it. We're gone. We're now all we're doing is getting what we get the solar panel. That is not going to work very well at all. So we need a power solution. Now, I inadvertently discovered the power solution over in my villager breeding area. Well, not breeding, my villager trading area. I'm not breeding them, I'm kidnapping, aren't I? So let's just have a quick run over there and have a look. And it will not surprise you to know that the solution is biomass generators. Or at least I think the solution will be biomass generators. We'll probably keep the solars because it doesn't really hurt. But you see, this thing with just this bit of melons has had more than enough to completely fill this and run this, and this side is just pumpkins. Now this can actually go up to a range of 10, which gives you an 11 by 11 square with this at the middle. So we could go another 2 out. I think that's how it works out, and make it all melons, and then combine that with several biomass generators and recyclers. Maybe I'm just trying to think now. Maybe we'd have like, ooh, hello. I should probably have gone to sleep over there, but I don't want to reset my spawn point. We will be fine. What's the worst that can happen? Oh, huh. Hello. Tough guy, huh? Dead tough guy. Right. So, I've done a little bit of excavating. I haven't done any decorating. I've done no real planning beyond getting the basics in. And what we want to do is we want to get a massive melon farm running off of a farmer, and back here I've started planning out how we're going to do it. So this is an 11 by 11, so we probably do need to come out one further all the way around, because I need to put water source blocks in. And the easiest way to put water source blocks in is going to be with waterlogged stairs, because then we're not, I mean, that's not the easiest. We could just put water source blocks in and hide them under the thing, but there's something about the waterlogged stairs which seems to work quite well. So that's going to give us an idea of what we can get away with. And I'm going to start off with a very basic setup, and then we'll kind of tidy from then onwards. Why is that? Oh, you're my enchanting room. Yeah, I forgot I got one of them. So yeah, we'll get this out. I'm going to make a whole load of stairs, and we'll get the water source blocks in to start off with, I think, and then we can make, I don't know, I think I'm probably going to look at something like 12 or 16 biomass generators with 4 recyclers per generator, and then we'll try and take a lapis power core up to a tier 4, which is the most powerful, and that should give us a reasonable amount of juice, I think, or juice storage at the very least. So first things first, let's get a setup around the edge here, which will be all stairs and waterlogged. Let me get that done. I'll be back in a second. Alright, I think I'm at the stage where we can plant crops, and I have got a build, kinda. I've got a farmer. What I don't have is a recycler and a biomass generator. Well, actually that's not true. I do have a biomass and a thing. I have 2 of them. One over here, and I have one over there which has been supplementing my power. Now, the plan here, and I'm umming and ahhing about how to do this. I may, in fact, you know what, I will. It's not a may, I will do this. Sometimes you just need to vocalize your ideas before you've even finished vocalizing your idea, which speaking of which, there should be a little bit of that up there. That should be nice. You've already come up with an answer. So I have got space down this side, space down that side, and space down the middle. However, my thoughts are, shall we say, a little more. I'm going to take out this side. That side can have crops, that's fine. I don't care about that. But this is probably, oh, hello. Don't do that though. Which of course means we can take that and that out and give it a nice floor as well. Now a lot of this floor is going to get changed out, but for now we'll just put this floor down like so. And then we're going to take you and make 64 of them, and we are going to get these planted on this side, the other side, and that top half of the middle. And these can be growing while we get some of the infrastructure in place. And yeah, so You know, it's going to take a while for all of these to grow. I could bone meal them up. I don't necessarily have to. Probably will do at some point if we need to get a wiggle on with this, because you know we're kind of dependent on growth ticks. Although, to be fair, this area is chunk loaded, so even if I did and just logged off now and went away, these should all be grown fully up when I come back onto the server to record. So it's not the end of the world if I stop now. I can continue on quite happily getting this done. However, the next thing we need to do is give this thing some juice, and we probably need to create an underfloor access area as well. So that is what we will try to do. So I'm going to take you, and you're we need to get a thing in configuration mode first, don't we? That's an important one. In fact, have I got the wrench? I haven't, so we'll go and grab it. Technical thing, wrench in config mode. And what we are going to do is this is going to be configured to have an input of none. We don't need an input, it's not going to need seeds. Output is going to be bottom, and there's going to be no input from there, so that's fine. Now we then need a biogenerator and a recycler, which is there and there, with a little bit of seed left in it. That's fine. Recycler, biomass generator, you're doing your thing and you know being a happy little hoofer. I'll take one of those. We'll just patch that up with the relevant blocks. Don't want to leave a hole in the place, do we? Boop, and that should be fine with the boop there, because that's good power's coming out. And again, we can reroute all of this, but we'll be putting more stuff in as we go. However, we are going to take our recycler, and the recycler is going to go here. And that recycler is going to, actually, is it going to go there? No, it's not going to go there. It's going to go above that. Like this. And then we'll come underneath it, like so. And that recycler is going to be configured to take its input from the bottom. And its output is going to be on the, not the top, the front and the back. And then we're going to take a biomass generator and we're going to place it there, and we're going to configure you. Your input is from the left, which is the south. And the south is there. I want your input to be from the west. Okay. How are you? You've got a little bit of juice. That's fine. So if I were to pop those in there, that will go in there, and that will power up that. That's all cool, all good and wonderful. No, I don't necessarily need that gap there then, do I? So we can probably just stick a whole thing there. Stick all of that in there, so that's got plenty of juice. We need a power cable. I need some item pipe. And I need the transfer hooferators as well, don't I? But let me just get a little bit of power cable for starters. And we shall place that there. That will get its juice. That's doing it. That obviously has no operations to do, so while we're waiting for those, this is going to be happily powered up. Now what I need to do then, let's come from here, take that out and stick a torch there for a second, and we can run down underneath here. And that's the bottom part of that. Okay. So we're going to want to take out of here, and we need a thing, a pipe hoover. We just make sure that this is safe. It is. Good, good. So we are going to need, now that is using one of them hoovers. Yeah, we need. At least I can't remember, are they server? Were they? I mean, yeah, they are. So I would like a retriever or a pusher output. So that's copper and iron nuggets. Can manage that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're going to take you. You're going to have a push to connected inventories, and this should then come down like so, and anything that's in there should then automatically get pushed out to the stuff up there, and then we rinse and repeat. Now we may need to do more. I don't know exactly how much of this power setup we're going to have, but we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4 there, then you'll have another one there with that, and then perhaps, yeah, maybe we do need to break this side out and have doubles. I don't know. We'll see how we go with 8 biomass generators to start off with, shall we? 7, because I'm going to leave that one dedicated to that. Yeah, I think that will work. Now, if I were to put, I can't put that into the thing. Can I cheat? Probably. Let's try this. And bang, straight in there. That's done its thing, and that produces more biomass. That will work. I do have a feeling I'm going to need more. I'm going to probably need to go this way as well, but I can always go under and put more down. That is not an issue, and we could always take this and make that one the dedicated, or, you know, there's plenty of ways we can finagle this. Boop. Bang. Cool. And of course I could always put these in. Now one of the options you can do is craft melons. But what I wanted to check was that retrieval was working, which it is. So that's good. Now I need at least 3 more biomass generators to start off with. Let's go and have a bash at that. Back in a moment. Right, there was a wandering trader up there. He wasn't having a good day. Just getting some more of these. We've got everything we need for the additional 3 biomass generators. That's the first batch we're going to do. We'll continue making more, but we'll see how we go, because the other thing we need to do is significantly upgrade this. You know, there's going to be very little point to having massive power production if we don't have massive power storage, so that's the thing too. And we are going to stick our 3 biomass generators in there to start off with, and we're going to come and go 1, 2 and 3. Now hopefully what we'll see here is that this will start pushing. This has got 64 in it. Now what yeah, I think we need to configure you. So you've got an input mode on that side. I want your input mode to be north, and I would like your input side to be east. And what we should find is all of these will get nicely filled up with biomass and eventually be full of energy. And things. Now I've bone mealed some of these, and these have been producing way more bone stuff than we need. So my first and gut feeling is to definitely take out this section, because I think we're going to double up. We're going to put another one here. We'll do 2 more on the other side. That will give us 16. Less 115 biomass generators providing our fuel in the long run. So I'm going to need to grab a bit of that, and we'll get that lot out, because I just don't think it's going to be necessary given the amount of melon I'm just getting from this small amount of things already. So yeah, we'll do that, I think. And what I think I will do is go underneath this and make an actual corridor completely underneath here, complete with lighting and, you know, just niceties, because I'm going to be doing some work under here. I'm also going to have power cables. I suppose the power cables are going to come up maybe 2, and then they'll run at this level across the roof. So we'll need to do something with these. Maybe if we do something like that, might be a better solution for this level, because it will allow me to. So if I were to come here, for example, and do that, that should give me all of the lighting we need, and alter the profile of the roof here. Yeah, that works, I think. Let me just do a little bit more landscaping around the place, get some more designing in, and I'll be back in a second. Alright, so if I'm going to upgrade this machine, the lapis things, I'm going to need to make a Mark II upgrade, which is going to require some silver plates and some of that. I'm going to require a Mark III, which is going to require a Mark III circuit, some electron plates and some of that stuff. And I'm going to require some lead plates and a Mark IV circuit. Now, we've not made a Mark IV circuit before, so let's start off. We need 2 more nickelite and 4 silver plates. So I've made the hoofers, the tier 2s. And we need 1 of those for that. So we're going to need you and, what did I say? And nickelite ingots, which is a couple of iron. I'm going to have to go hunting for some nickelite at some point, because I'm getting very low on the old nickelite. So these will run through quickly, and this thing back here, it's definitely got more capability in terms of using these than we've got. Now I'm hoping that when this is full, it doesn't try and harvest, and this will just end up with a field full of melons, and as we run the power, it'll start generating, and it'll be, you know, all good and happy. So let's start off with the basic one that we need. That is the machine upgrade 2. This currently holds 10,000, and how do we do this? Do you not work? Oh, interesting. It's not the end of the world, because it does mean that we can take we've got the electric furnace up to Mark III. Let's take the up to Mark III. So we could use those for all Mark IIIs, but I'm still going to push for that Mark IV thing. So let's have a look at the... I assumed that we could do that. So Mark II requires a Mark II circuit and Mark... Oh, we do it like that. Okay. Right. So we are going to have to do that anyway. And I'm going to have to kind of skip the... I need another Mark II then, don't I? So silver plates, Mark II, some batteries and some nickelite. Batteries are easy. Silver plate is easy. Batteries are 10. I think I needed 3, didn't I? That's 10 I took. So silver plate, and then we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I actually don't need that many because I made 10 extra earlier by accident, didn't I? Yes. So we'll do them. And we'll do the thingies, and we'll upgrade our flux container to that level. I need a couple more nickelite ingots then. Damn it. Do nickelite ingots. Grab some of that, stick those through. That will make me 3 batteries. I'm going to need 6 nickelite. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we'll have that one. And 1, 2, 3. Lakers soup. Grab those. Grab those. Grab that. With one of them. There's our level 2. We've made an advancement, and that now holds 100,000, but we need to configure it again. Top is input for now. So that's 100,000 of stored energy. Now what do I need for the level 3? It's basically the same, but things are more batteries, a level 3 and a Mark 4. Let's get this Mark 4 circuit made, and I'll be back in a second. Alright, I think we're almost at the point where we can make a tier 4 nickelite battery. We are just waiting to do enriched nickelite ingots. These things. Now I already got 4 from another reward, so they're all done. So once we've got this thing crafted, which is our tier 4, and there's a advancement, ultimate technology, we can come over. Oh, batteries. I need some more nickel. You can see my nickelite stocks are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Are coming pretty low. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pop you away. Grab those batteries. So we're going to take our 100,000 and we are going to put a tier 3 on it with bronze and batteries. Yes, that's it. And that's our Mark 3 container, and then we're going to put nickelite, batteries, lead and Mark 4 circuit for that one. And now we've got, once I've configured it, and once we've slept, because it's night time and we haven't hooked anything in yet, now we've got the next to biggest, or is that the biggest? Hang on. It's the Mark 4. It is the largest. There isn't anything bigger than that. That will hold 10 million flux energy, RF, whatever you want to call it. Now these are growing nicely. This has got plenty of things. I've got room in here for 1, 2, 3 more, 4 more cells. So what we are going to do here is, I'm not sure. I mean, obviously we need to get a reasonable power rating of stuff coming in here. So I'm going to kind of try and bring it round over, and then we'll maybe upgrade those later, but for now we'll just go with the cheap old things I've got, and I will probably need to make more of these. So of course, there to there to there. That's kind of working there, and then what we're going to do, well, for starters, is we're going to take out this line above, and run this down. Now this does need upgrading. This is not our final solution, and that's not how that's going to work either, because that would make no sense. So that will come down like that, that will come down like that. We're going to need to make some more Mark 1 cable, which I will do now. I think it's fairly cheap, that one, actually. Cable, cable, cable. Gold plate and nickelite. It's cheap enough, I suppose. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That should be enough, and maybe just 4 nickelite just to get that one running. Get those in there. That shouldn't take long. How are we doing now? Oh, 200,000. So next to nothing really. But once that's all hooked up, and I will do a lot of this, make more of these machines between episodes, because this microcrafting is it's annoying in some respects, but we definitely need to go to the Mark II at least, but that's 8. The Mark II is 8 for 8, so it's just stick a nickelite ingot in it and we'll get those upgraded. But for now, there's a quick and dirty fix. We can join you up like that, and this lot should be producing. And let's see what we're getting into this. Actually, we can do it from this side, can't we? So that's going up pretty fast. I mean, it's not as fast as, you can tell it's not as fast as these are capable of producing energy, because these are not going down. But that's fine. That's a situation I can live with. So, we can place these back in here, make it all look tidy. I believe I can actually hide. Is it? Let's try that. No. Maybe you can't do it. Can you with a thing? I know. Yes, you can do it with a full block. So we could probably hide these higher up with proper blocks. But this is full. These are producing. I don't know whether we're going to have an issue with heat. Oh well, we'll find out, won't we, when I sign back on. If these blow up, then I'll know. Yeah, so let me just tidy this up a little bit, and we'll go and quickly also check on what our quests that we completed. I've not looked at those in a while, and I shall be back with you in a second. Alright, got this tidied up. I do need obviously to put these additional ones in, which we'll do between episodes, and I'll probably upgrade these cables. Let's just have a look at what we've got. So I have got a number of quests completed. So let's start off with in Nature's Revolution. There's our farmer. We're going to get a crate of sweet berries. Woohoo! We've also got this one, which is going to give us an industrial circuit and a cheeseburger. Nice. That gives us, leads on to portable charger quest, which is something I'm going to want, and a charge pad. But everything else, modular workbenches and stuff, we'll probably come back to later. Now I've also got jetpacks to claim, so there's a random reward there and there. There's that tier, so Grab that one and this one, which is all good. And then we got a whole load in here we did, and I didn't claim any of these, so might as well grab them. There's some iron ore, bit of iron, some random rewards there, some random reward there, and ooh, let's go with that and that. Does that all cover us? I think it does now. What did we get? Industrial circuits. Pretty useful stuff. Allows us to make the industrial storage unit for starters. And pretty much about it, actually. Okay. And a Lapotron crystal. Oh, I remember those of old, I should say. We also didn't get that. We got the crate of eggs. We got some apple crates. I'm fairly certain the dirt wasn't a reward. We got some green apples. We got a couple of golden tacos. We got some rainbow blocks. We got some carnitas tacos, and yeah, not the greatest cheeseburger. Okay, not the greatest rewards, but to be fair, I did this without wanting the rewards, so I'm going to let this lot run, see what happens on. Yeah, well, this heat is a bit worrying, especially when you've got a unit with, actually it's at 4.2 million, it'll probably be full before they get hot, especially once we've got 16 of them running. So yeah, on that note, thank you very much for watching, guys. I will see you soon. Bye for now.